Hello, everyone. My name is John. I'm with Pix Media, and I'm super excited to talk to you all today.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Great. My first question is for you, Skywalker. I was curious, who in this cast do you think would thrive living on the prairie in real life, and who would tap out first?
Okay, this is gonna sound really conceited, but I think that I would probably survive the longest. And
Can all agree?
yeah, I think everybody would agree. But Crosby, no offense, I love you so much.
Oh, it's okay.
I love you so much.
I've accepted
She
my
she
role.
would
She would perish.
she would perish.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
Crosby and Luke, I guess this is for both of you, but the story of Little House on the Prairie is all about leaving everything behind. I was curious, what's the one modern day comfort that you each personally could never give up if you had to live on the prairie?
I love a shower, a hot shower. Really nice, long, hot, warm shower. That'd be so hard to give up, I think.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Listen. Have you ever had a cheesy gordita crunch?
I'm more of a grilled cheese burrito guy, but
And then so imagine never getting to have one again. It's sort of like once you taste it, how can you live without? Is my question to you. So that's my answer.
what about you, Skywalker and Alice? Do you have something that comes to mind?
Not being able to contact my friends and my family who don't live close to me, because I'm half American, so a lot of my family lives in the States and also in Canada, and like I have lots of friends all over the world, like also like New Zealand and that kind of stuff. So.
Oh no. I'm just gonna go. No. I'm gonna go with air conditioning. Because from experience of being on the prairie, I cannot live without it. I'm sorry. We had like fans, water bottles, ice packs, whole shebang. Living in the 1860s without that.
Wait, also Advil
Advil.
Yeah,
would be great.
it would be nice.
Huge, yeah. Great. Well, for each of you, I'd love to hear just kind of a brief moment, or describe a moment that was your favorite while on set, while making the show.
I would say my favorite scene to shoot was in the Christmas episode. It's the last scene in the Christmas episode, and it was also the last scene that we shot in the 4.5 months that we were in Winnipeg, where everybody in Independence and all of us are huddled around a table in the Ingalls hut. We're just eating dinner together. I love that scene because A, the food was amazing, and the guys, and B, it just felt like such a great scene to end the season with.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite moments was the first time I got to see like Luke drive the horses, because he can can drive horses for like realsies. And like my Gigi and a lot of the people I grew up with were like very good drivers and all this stuff. And so I didn't expect him to be like parallel parking and all this stuff, and that was really surprising and really fun.
Thank you, Skywalker.
Problem.
Crosby?
I loved a wagon ride for sure. They're, great driver,
Fun.
wind in your hair.
Great view.
Great view. A lot of times the camera is so far away that we really were just kind of on a wagon ride, the four of us. And that's not something I've ever gotten to do before, obviously. And it was really fun every time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go with wagon as well, but it was so fun for all those reasons. But then also, just spending every day with these three was such a pleasure. Like, we just had so much fun, and every now and then, in between laughing, we'd do a little bit of acting. It was just a joy. So every day was pretty awesome. I loved it.
That's lovely. Awesome. Moving on here. A core theme of the story is this idea of building a sense of home from nothing. And so I was curious, for any of you, have you ever had to start over somewhere new? And what was it that helped this new place finally feel like home for you?
I mean,
I
I
think
remember I was really, really nervous to start shooting Little House. Coming to Winnipeg, I didn't know what it would be like. It was my first time shooting so far away from home for such a long time. And And then I was immediately welcomed by somebody whose name is included in Star Wars. I know that's really not specific at all, but hopefully you'll get who that is. But anyway, I remember I was pretty scared, and then I went into the schoolroom, and she just came like sprinting up to me and gave me a huge bear hug, and I felt so welcomed, and I knew that we were sisters.
I mean, I moved away from home to America when I had like just turned 20, and that was pretty full on. But I was really fortunate. I met like my manager and his family, and they kind of took me in and kind of gave me that family that I was missing, and I was really fortunate that way. So that's kind of I got given another family on the other side of the world from my one in Australia that I miss terribly, and they're still my American family to this day, and I see them all the time, and the kids are grown up, and yeah, it's just I was lucky to get given that family when I moved away from mine, so I'm one of the very lucky ones.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta, and I moved to New York for theater school. And then I was a nanny after that. I lived with a family as a nanny, and I think theater school is a place where, everyone's from all over, and we all really make a new family with each other there. And you're like struggling, we're all broke, and it's really fun and it's really challenging, but you're in it together. So it's like the stuff kind of that you'll never forget. And then like living with different families as a nanny was like totally crazy, but sort of found family in those ways.
Great. Well, moving on, I only have one more question for each of you. I was curious, outside of Little House on the Prairie, what's your favorite movie or show that you've watched recently that you would recommend to people?
I'm gonna say Gorilla Story. Okay, don't you dare stop.
Gorilla Story.
Listen,
What is it?
no. Listen, it is a very good documentary about gorillas in Africa. And I found it very interesting. I enjoyed it a lot.
I love that
actually.
Also on Netflix, me and my brother, Eli, we watched this movie over and over and over and over. I probably could repeat it word for word for you. Red Notice. Watch it so many times. It's good. It's a good movie.
Cozy?
I recently rewatched Bridesmaids with someone who hadn't watched it before. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time, but it's probably been 5 years since I last watched it, and it really holds up. It's truly one of the greats.
Very funny movie.
It's like, and like to see it through someone who hadn't seen it, like through their eyes, it's like pure joy.
I think Love on the Spectrum is one of the greatest things ever invented by humans.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kian.
Great. Well, thank you all so much for your time. I've been loving the series so far. I started it with my partner, and we're super excited for it to be out. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.